Okay, today I'm going to make some chocolate malt, and I'm going to start with the 6-row Pilsner malt that I have. I've soaked it for about a half an hour, and normally these are roasted in a drum without any ventilation to start with. But since I don't have that and I'm using my oven, I'm just going to use a pan. And I'm going to put another pan on top of that. My temperature is going to be 158 for about 2 hours. There's different ways to do it, but this is the procedure I'm going to use today. Because my oven doesn't go below 170, I've got the hot plate in there. I'm not turning my oven on, just using the space. And I've covered up the vent hole of the oven just so that they don't dry out as fast. Chocolate malt, black malt, and amber malt you can do at home because they all start with either a pale malt or a Pilsner malt. So I'm just going to make a small test batch of half a pound, and I've sort of placed it in the center of the pan, and I'm going to put this pan on the top, and here it goes in the oven. And that's going to be in there at between 150 and 160 degrees for 2 hours. Then I'm going to raise the temperature. Okay, it's been at 160 for 2 hours, and now I'm going to raise the temperature to 375, 380. It's even still damp. Of course, first have to take out the hot plate and turn the oven on. And if you raise the temperature too quickly, you'll start to get popping going on. That means a lot of the internal moisture hasn't been driven off slowly enough, and the kernels just expand and pop. So I'm going to turn the temperature down a little bit and bring it up slowly. So I turn it right down to 250 and keep it there for about 10-15 minutes, and hopefully the grains will dry out a little more, and then I'll start turning it up. So here's the end result of my chocolate malt compared to regular chocolate malt. It's quite a bit lighter, but it still has that roasted flavor, and it's still quite dark on the inside. If you're going for a more traditional chocolate malt, you could set your temperature for 450 to 480 degrees.